Known for being the home of Mardi Gras, New Orleans is a lively, fun place to visit in the USA. This is Katie from Creative Travel Guide, and today we share the things to know before you go to New Orleans. Looking for more travel tips? Make sure to hit subscribe and ring that notification bell. So firstly, let's look at the best time to visit New Orleans. February to May is the best time to visit when the weather is comfortable and celebrations are in full swing. If you would rather avoid the Mardi Gras crowd, you could visit in December or January for a calmer visit, or visit in the fall for cheaper room rates. Avoid visiting in July and August. It is hot, humid and rainy at this time, plus June through to September is hurricane season. So now let's look at getting there. The Louis Armstrong New Orleans International Airport is where many international visitors will fly into, with direct flights available from London, Frankfurt and Canada, along with many domestic flights from other US cities. New Orleans is a great place to stop during a road trip. The city is just over 5 hours from Houston, 6 hours from Memphis and 7 hours from Atlanta. You could also take the Amtrak to New Orleans with 3 different routes available each week, starting at Chicago, New York and Los Angeles. So now let's look at getting around New Orleans. So whilst you're in the city, you have to use the iconic streetcar. These are clean, convenient and just downright cute. The streetcar travels along 4 lines, stopping at most of the major attractions. Fares are under $2, or you can get a jazzy pass for unlimited rides. Bike taxis are a growing trend in New Orleans, and of course you can book a taxi to get around too. Many of the city's attractions are near one another, meaning walking between the sites is doable as well. Driving to New Orleans is easy, but getting around it in a car can be a challenge, especially with the lack of parking in the downtown area. We don't recommend renting a car or driving around the sites during a New Orleans trip. So now let's look at the typical prices. So dorm beds in New Orleans can be found from $30 in the off-season, whilst private rooms in hostels or budget hotels will cost around $90. Mid-range 3-star hotels in the French Quarter can be found from around $150 a night, whilst more luxurious hotels in good locations will start at $300. Public transport tickets are less than $2, whilst day passes cost around $3. With plenty of things to see and do, along with amazing food to try and plenty of bars to enjoy, New Orleans can become an expensive destination to visit. But of course, there are some ways to save money here too. If you don't mind skipping Mardi Gras, then visiting in the fall or winter is a great option for cheaper hotel rooms. Avoid staying in the French Quarter or Central Business District, as these can be much more expensive, but don't stay too far out either. You will want to use the public transport on offer. New Orleans is known for its fantastic nightlife because of the many bars available to you. With that brings plenty of happy hours, so stick to them as you bar hop. You could choose to take a river cruise along the Mississippi River, but there are a lot of cruises that charge up to $50 for the trip. Instead, save some money by taking the ferry. Make sure to eat like a local for cheap southern meals and take a free walking tour to see the sights as well. And now let's look at the best things to do in New Orleans. The first place you must explore in New Orleans is of course the French Quarter. Take a walk around the neighborhood, appreciate the architecture, head to a jazz bar, or head down the quieter streets for gourmet food and local craft shops. Take a stroll around City Park, visit the New Orleans Museum of Art, and make sure you visit the Mississippi River too. You could visit the cemeteries in New Orleans and even take a tour around them, or see behind the scenes of the famous festival in the city by visiting the Mardi Gras World Museum. Watch this video to find out even more tips about visiting New Orleans. Then, to find out 20 amazing things to see and do in the United States, watch this video. We hope you have an incredible time in New Orleans and stay creative.